Hey, Freddy with CJ Off-Road. If you've been following our YouTube channel, you've seen we've done a ton of LED upgrades to our 2016 Jeep Wrangler, including an LED hood light, but that's just not enough for us. Today we're going to take our Jeep to a whole nother level by installing a set of these Oracle LED mirror lights. These Oracle mirror lights are going to replace the factory buckets on our mirrors, and they each have 12 LEDs, which will significantly improve our off-road visibility and give our Jeep a nice rugged look. So today we're going to install them on our 2016 Jeep Wrangler. Tools you'll need for this installation: 3/8 ratchet, T40 Torx bit, T20 Torx bit, Phillips head screwdriver, a window crank removal tool, rubber mallet, a set of strippers, cutters and crimpers, and a clothes hanger. The first thing we're going to do is remove this trim piece and this trim piece with a flathead screwdriver or a trim removal tool. Remove this T20 Torx bolt and these two Phillips screws. Remove the two T20 Torx bolts at the bottom of the door panel. Our Jeep has manual windows, so we need to remove the crank before we can remove the door panel, and we need a special crank removal tool to do that. Slide this tool in between the crank and this rubber grommet, and it should pop right off. Pry on the bottom of the door panel, and then work your way around to remove it. And lift it up and pull it out. Use a T40 Torx bit to remove the two bolts holding on the mirror. And while removing this last one, hold on to the mirror to make sure it doesn't fall. With the mirror off the vehicle, you can disassemble it. First, remove the T40 Torx bolt on the bottom of the mirror. Grab yourself a rubber mallet and hit the bottom part of the mirror to separate it. Now get behind the glass and carefully lift it out of its clips to remove it from the mirror. There's a tab right here. Push on this tab. Remove the three T20 Torx bit screws. Unplug the harness on the Oracle light. Reinstall the glass holder. Fish the wire down the shaft. Install the glass. Separate these two pieces. Run the wire into here. And then through this hole right here. Reconnect the two pieces. Then install this back onto the mirror. Put the bolt back in. And it's ready to go back on the Jeep. Remove this grommet. This is the tricky part, trying to get the wire from the mirror to the inside of the door panel. You need to fish the wire down into this hole and then come on the other side of the door with a clothes hanger or a claw and try to catch the wire. It took a little bit of time, but we finally got it. Now reinstall the bolts holding in the mirror. We're going to run the wire down the door through this strap, but before we run it through the strap, we need to undo the tape, and then we're going to put our clothes hanger through it to pull it through. Insert the clothes hanger into the strap. And it comes out the other side. Tape the wire to the clothes hanger. Pull it back through. Undo the tape, plug in the extension harness. We're going to pull the wire back through to give us some slack, and then reinstall the panel on the door. Reinstall the door panel. You can now reinstall all the screws. You can wire these lights up however you would like, but we have a painless performance trail rocker that we're going to wire them into. We have a bundle of wires right here. We're just going to feed one of the power wires into the cabin and then wire up both mirror lights to this wire. We have the other mirror light installed. Now all we have to do is connect both power wires to our 12-volt source coming from our painless performance trail rocker, ground both mirrors, and your installation is finished. We're going to mount this resistor on the driver's side kick panel. It has double-sided tape on it. We got everything wired up. Let's see if they work. Here we are about 15 feet away from our wall, and as you can see, it is fully lit up. These lights are super bright. They're the only thing that's on, just the mirror lights. And they have a super wide angle on them. If you're off-roading out in the night, these are really gonna help out. Our Oracle mirror lights are installed. They really change the look of our Jeep, and they're going to help out when we're off-road. Installation is going to take 2 to 3 hours, and before you know it, you'll be heading off-road.